Hi everyone, it's Andy from Hobby Headquarters. Well, I've got some exciting new kits to share with you guys today. In the case of these two right here, that'll be out very soon, probably in December. And in the case of this one actually just arrived. So this one is actually available in the United States and probably worldwide for that matter. Whereas these should be out, like I said, in a couple, 2-3 weeks. Also, we've got some new books from Mr. Black Publication. Have some great images inside for figure painting and little tiny vignettes and dioramas, things like that. So today we're just going to deal with some new kit reviews. We're not going to talk about any of that negative stuff that's happening on YouTube, all that other stuff. Today we're just going to be excited and fun. It is the day before Thanksgiving as I film this right now. So to everybody in the United States that celebrates Thanksgiving, I want to wish you guys a very warm, safe holiday and enjoy Turkey Day over here. I know Canada celebrates Thanksgiving, but they have it on a different day than we. So enjoy yours when you guys have yours. And then the rest of the world, just enjoy some good kit review stuff right there. Get excited about all the new model kits that will be coming out. And now that my store is finally done, more and more product will be start pouring in like this, and we can start sharing more of that with you guys. So, hey, it's an exciting time. Like I said, have a safe holiday. Let's take a look at some kits. So, let's get started. Okay guys, the first kit we're going to take a look at is a brand new one from Academy that should be out in the next couple of weeks. And it is the Academy 1/72nd scale United States Navy F14A. And it is done up with decals for VF 143. The cool name of the puking dogs, and that all comes from their symbol on their tail, which we'll show you that in a minute there. In fact, what we'll do is we'll first take a look at the decal sheet that comes in the kit. And the decals are printed by Cartograph, so you know they're going to be of very good quality. Show you some of that right there. And then actually I'm excited to show you this too. I was looking at the actual body, and it's got some nice detail to it here. Yeah, there's good. And hopefully you can see all of the panel lines and rivet detail. And that is true on the bottom here too. So the bottom and top fit together. They have purposely built pegs, and that really line it up. In fact, I was kind of playing around test fitting it, put the two together, and it fits very tightly, back to the point where it was kind of tough to get back together. So make sure you're ready to actually put it together when you finally do that. We're going to take a look at the wings now. Same thing, really nice detail on all the wing surfaces. And I was looking at the instructions as well. This is kind of like the Tamiya kit, where you have the ability to open and close the swept wing. Put that off to the side here. We've got our tail surfaces here and part of the nozzles for the rear exhaust. And then you get two of this particular sprue. And this is your armament sprue. Also has your some more of the tail here. But you get sparrows and sidewinders and Phoenix missiles. And they're actually very nicely molded up here. And they've got nice big supports in between each one. That'll keep all of these little pieces from breaking off here. So like I said, you get two of those, so you got a full armament package that comes with it. And here are some of the other pieces. Look at the detail. And then the nose cone there. So looks to be a very nice kit. And then there's just a couple of other sprues here. You've got the landing gear. That's all nicely done. As well as, you know, the inside of where you'd see the engine and the seat. So you get two of this particular sprue right here, so that'll make up obviously both engines and your seats for the inside of the cockpit. And finally there is these two pieces, which are very precisely molded, very thin walled, but they have this nice little support in the middle of it here to protect it. And the last two things I'm going to leave in the bag here, because if we do decide to build it, I don't want to get these scratched up. This is the canopy. So that kit is due out in December. And and I will look at the retail and find out, and I'll put it on the screen for you there. Okay, let's first take a look at the brand new kit from Tamiya. This is the 1/24 scale Toyota GR Supra. The actual real life car is based a lot on a BMW. And also, while you're taking a look at the box art right here, I'm going to point out something on the wheels. But take a look at the wheels in there right now, how it has both a chrome and a black spoke inside of it. And I'll show you how Tamiya has done that. So let's take a look at the sprues right now. Okay guys, let's take a look at the parts that make up this kit. As you can see, we have a really sleek looking body. I'm going to show you all around inside of there. We have both the front and rear bumper areas, and they're all molded into the precise shape, so that should fit right in there. Next piece I'll show you here is Tamiya's glass. Some of the other lower parts of parts of the suspension, the brakes, shocks, exhaust system, things like that, and mirrors. And we also have in this sprue, this is another one of the black sprues that has the seats, the dash, the inside of the door panels, both front and back on that thing. And one of the last sprues is going to be the chassis that we have here. And remember earlier I was telling you guys to take a look at the way the wheels are done out on this. And these are the black inserts that you'll be able to paint up and then apply them inside the chrome wheels here to get that stacked effect. So that'll be a nice looking set of wheels that go on this vehicle. Nice chassis. So you can see it's a pretty easy kit to assemble wise, parts wise. I think there's only 5 sprues total, so not too difficult. So you can really spend a lot of time detailing or doing a really nice paint job on it, which for a curbside, I think that's the most important thing to do. And then the last thing, forgot to open these, but we'll show them to you. Always Tamiya and their tires. Some of the best looking tires out there. Next thing I want to share with you guys are 2 new books that we got from our friends over at Mr. Black Publications. And they all, of course, deal with small dioramas, vignettes with lots and lots of figures and a lot of step-by-step application on how to paint those figures. So this particular book, this is actually an interesting one. This has quite a bit of World War I in it. So lots of really detailed photos of the painting of these small-scale figures that are just absolutely beautiful to look at. I can show you some of the different things. And then some larger-scale busts of the Red Baron and how he goes through all the ways, starting from that all the way to that. That's pretty incredible. And both of these books are actually out right now, so you can pick them up anywhere that you would normally buy books on figure painting, or you can even go to Mr. Black Publications online. He's based out of Greece, but I believe they ship everywhere in the world, so if you want to get a hold of some of these great books, you'll be able to get a hold of them from his website. Okay, now we're going to take a look at a really cool airplane that is just come out in 1/48 scale. This is from ICM models, and it is a B26 Invader. Actually, a B26B Invader. And first of all, very, very cool artwork right there. I love having that really weathered, worn and torn looking aircraft on the front. So let's take a look at the sprues now inside. Okay, let's take a look at all the sprues that make up this kit. There's probably about 7 full-size sprues. There's a couple little tiny ones for like the wheels, things like that. First one we're going to look at is the left wing, left facing forward wing. I guess the right side if you're looking at the airplane. And as you can see right here, we've got some of the bracing. This light gray plastic is really hard to film some of the detail, but there is some nice detail that has been etched into it. Next sprue is you actually get 2 of this particular sprue. This is the engine setup with all of the pistons and bombs, prop, things like that. You can see it's got some nice detail to us. I think that's going to really build up nicely, and it might even be the type of thing that you can remove this outer cowl and see all the engine inside there, especially if you're going to do all that work on it. And there's all kinds of plumbing and things for it on there as well. And like I said, you do get 2 of those, obviously for a left and right. Quickly, I'll show you the canopy. Took that out of the bag. I like to put that back in the bag so we don't accidentally scratch this up in any way. And obviously you can see that they fogged all the areas that need to be painted off. And since we've got that out, we might as well show you the decals right now too. So we've got a couple different markings. Actually, it looks like they go that way. They've got this upside down on one side. So we've got black and yellow U.S. Air Force, and then a bunch of other markings on there as well. And look to be pretty thin too. Looking at the side here, they are very thin looking decals. And now we have the actual fuselage of the airplane. Hopefully you can see some of the panel lines and rivet detail. So this gives you a general idea. The airplane is probably going to be about 13, 14 inches long once you add the front on, the nose on to it. Here is the other wing, and with this sprue you get the nacelles for the engines. And finally we have all the other accessory sprue. So in this one we have like the nose cone and the flaps, pieces like that, landing gear, all that kind of cool stuff. And the only other one too is also this tiny little there's 2 of these obviously too. There's 2 sprues inside here that make up the landing gear. So as you can see, it's like I think a total of 7 sprues, but looks to be very nicely molded. And here's a picture of the canopy too from the instrument panel, so it gives you an idea on it. Now this kit is actually out in the United States. In fact, we just received our order just a few days ago, so they are available. And this is set up as a Korean War American bomber, and it has a retail of about $65 in the United States. And like I said, it is available right now. Well, there you go, guys. There's a quick breakdown of some of the new kits that will be coming out from Academy and Tamiya, and the new ICM B26 that has just shown up, like I just said, just a couple of days ago. Some really cool stuff. There is a ton of other new stuff coming out. All kinds of cool kits that I've heard about will be coming out in December and January and forward on than that. But can't talk about those now, but they'll be out pretty soon, and we'll have samples of that to show you guys and share with you all the cool stuff that's coming. Just want to take 2 seconds here to thank everybody in my YouTube audience. We're pushing just over almost 4.5 years now that we've had the channel running. And man, I from the bottom of my heart, appreciate all of you guys. It's been a great thing, and we won't talk about any of the negative stuff. It's just all positive going forward. We're going into holiday season right now. It's my favorite time of the year, with summer too. I do like summer when it warms up and we can go to the beach and stuff. Not here in Phoenix, but other places around the world. But no, but seriously, yeah, holiday season's coming. That's a great time of the year to have some fun, to be with your family, things like that. So lots and lots of cool stuff ready to happen. So Oh, one other quick thing too. Also, we're going to do a shout out right at the very end of me talking for all the people who joined the membership thing. It's completely optional, but I truly appreciate everyone that has joined the membership for Andy's Hobby Headquarters on YouTube. That kind of stuff really helps out a lot, and I truly, truly appreciate it. So I want to thank you guys as always for watching, and please stay tuned because we have many more videos coming.